Hello, konnichiwa. Hola everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Leo, I'm your resident demo vampire singer and professional simp, and today we're continuing Valhalla. Probably, maybe finishing it? I'm not sure yet. We are on the last couple of days, I think, in game. So maybe, who knows? Me. Welcome, welcome. How are my snowbats doing? Hope you're all doing good. It's crazy times in the VTubing community recently, so I hope everyone is doing good. I know that at least most of my regulars don't really watch a whole lot of VTubers, but still. Now let me just adjust this little thing here. There we go. I feel like I'm like too to the side, you know? But anyway. So, Valhalla. I remember that we stopped like right in the middle of one of the days. I think it was the 16th day or something like that, because I was already like running a little bit out of steam. I was my throat was starting to like feel funny and all of that. So, yep. But maybe we'll be able to finish today. Who knows? But yeah. I think without further ado, let us get into it. Let's change. There we go. It's less chilly today. Jukebox. Me. Jill, the kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Oh, this kid. Okay. Hey. Ah, Norma. Yeah, I was like, is it the sister? Isn't it too early? Wasn't she supposed to come until like the New Year's thingy? Oh no, Anna. I don't know who this Anna is, but or why we are the only ones seeing her. But you're back. Oh fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me. Well, for starters, by not complaining and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it would be a waste to spend money in the university just for me not to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you're right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Oh, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Lady Jane, please. On it. Oh, we serve Gil. However we pronounce it. It's just that because both of them are like technically Jill, I want to make the distinction, but you know, Lady Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. No ice, no aging. Okay. There we go. Thanks. Hey Joe, did you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character. Don't know. What are you? A kid girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. The beer. Are we serving him or are we helping him serve someone else? I wonder. Okay, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 mixed. Beer. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Everything lost color? I don't know. The TV won't turn on. Yep. Weird. The TV won't change.
Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Ouch! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey.
Ah, hey Dorothy.
I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream?
Sure. Fluffy dream on the go. Hello, Diego. Welcome, welcome. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And optional. She usually doesn't like alcohol. But I'm gonna adjust 1. Aged and mixed. There we go.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, before you leave.
What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too?
Yep.
Sure, I'll be there then.
She really just stopped by. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does that? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Remind me who Becky is. Is that the sister? Man, she was in a rush. What? Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. Oh, she's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't really mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what do you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears looks like cats, but... like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You don't know that why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamasaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romaneko-Yama treatment? Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. This is confusing. Yeah, it is a bit of an ongoing series. Basically, we're just a bartender here in this bar called Valhalla that is apparently closing at some point. We don't know when, but it's gonna be closing, and it's kind of like okay. It does have a bit of an ongoing story, but for the main character only, where she apparently ran away. Well, not apparently, she ran away in a sort of way from the place she used to live with her girlfriend after a fight, and also having like this realization that she had not done what she wanted to do or explored with her life. And so now she works here. And then after some time, the sister of said girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, comes over and, informs us that said ex-girlfriend died. And then, we have this whole reminiscent arc about uh, you know, the past and if, you know, running away was worth it, yada yada, depressing stuff. But outside of that, it's just us really being a bartender and talking to clients and getting to know them. That's just the gist. And Gil here is our co-worker, and the other girl that appeared before with white hair, I understood at least a fifth of that. Well, it's better than nothing. And the white hair girl that appeared earlier is our boss. So yeah, that's pretty much like the gist of it. Anyway, moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make up or break the whole thing. Not to mention, Saibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. And also because it's like kind of futuristic, everyone has some sort of like machine integration in their bodies. Even though they're not like robots, you know, like it's just part of it in normal society here. Singovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the certification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers? A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions, why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be removed because they're somehow connected. They can be removed. I'm assuming is they can't. Oh, they can be moved. Oh, okay, I understand now. Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's, and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. So cyborgs then? Yes and no. Like, depends. There are people who are... I guess so, in a way. But most of the people we talk to are either actual machines that were created from zero, or just plain normal humans that maybe, like, some of them have certain, like... For example, our boss has a metal arm because she lost hers. You know, that sort of stuff, it's more like. So yeah, kind of cyber-y, but... yeah. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. Huh? I just remember Sylvia Stengovich was around my age, and when I was a teen there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remember that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Flawless service bonus, let's go! All booze and no firecrackers makes Dana a dull girl. Alright. Do we have enough to pay rent? Not yet. Julie's thinking a lot about Kira Miki. Buying one of her posters will prevent her from getting too distracted. Girl, we're not gonna be able to pay rent at this point. We only have like 1 or 2 days left. We do not have the money for paying rent. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that. Also, I've been wondering, can I click anything in this apartment? There's 4. Huh. I clicked her and she got tipsy. I don't know what that means. Nope, I can't do much. Bro went broke. Well, we're not necessarily broke, but the rent is 10,000, so and we only have 7,000. Well, almost 8, but you know, I don't think we'll get the 10,000 in like a day. And this girl wants to buy stuff. Still, how much is a poster? This one is 900. Paper lantern. Do we have any other? I'm pretty sure we have a poster. Oh no, we don't. Oh, this is 300. Okay, good. It's not that expensive. Still, I am very scared that we will not make ends meet, but we'll see. Surviving in Glitch City. Oh boy. How is your rent 10,000? Because this city has inflation was real in this city. Like, I think our electricity bill was like 8,000, something like that. You know, it's just how it is in this one. Don't trust in white nights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for a flower. Yikes. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Can I get some weed in this crapple somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you and a good dealer. Oh god. Glitch City is really a mess. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilium Company. Yeah, because Lilium can't have children now, can they? They're machines after all. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke, but the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie Mae, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon to be announced to address the situation, of course, as always. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Oh boy. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks on sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. I mean, they don't always look good, but they can look good, and you know, BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. Yikes. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational business in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings, and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Well, our bar is closing, so not like it can be helped, I guess. Where do I save now? I've run out of slots to save. I guess we could technically save here. Anyway. I'm worried about rent, but alright. Let's go to work.
Hello, Gerardo.
Good evening. Hey. Hey, Gillian. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designated you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes by the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare to send... but I wouldn't dare sit a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, the jukebox, which, kinda not vibing with this one anymore. Also, we have a lot of tracks that we have not, like, unlocked. I guess we can add that one. There we go. Time to mix rings and change lives. Gil with a crush, huh? This place, great. Oh, if it isn't... Hey Jill, sorry, but is there anyone I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, dog woman incoming! The door's open! Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there.
Oh, hi there.
Yeah, right. The dog. I forgot about the dog. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. I think it was a beer, his usual. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed. Here. Sure, good enough. That I did not like that. Does that mean it wasn't a beer? Oh god, I do not remember. Oh, alright. The paper's been a mess lately. You think with all that's happening they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feet though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize anything a reporter useless things? Of course I know. And why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched in the... Okay. Say pass to Corporate Company and have an eye on every publication they haven't brought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this whole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going up. Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. And shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Okay, moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. Let me just restart. Check. Here we go. Stop. Okay, moonblast. Serve. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Oh right, didn't you see Lillian coming in here? Blue hair. She's the one from the encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Do you want an interview? Not really, just you're so weird. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen the girl? And so you followed her. Oh, you'd be surprised, mister. Yeah, you're in front of one and I'm guessing you have quite a selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife? Well, what must she... So that Lillian isn't here, huh? No, she's not. I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll... Okay, sure. Right. How your pill driver. Yeah, literally. He sucks. It's pile driver or pill driver, I don't know. But god dang it, I hate that guy. I kinda had forgotten about him, to be honest. All mixed. Okay. Here you go. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left.
Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video.
No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and I took a couple of photos.
How nice of you.
It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Sure. Something sweet. She didn't say non-alcoholic. So maybe I can give her an alcoholic drink? I don't know. Sugar Rush is the pretty basic stuff, so I'll give her one Karmatrine. All mixed. Okay. Let's go. Here.
Thanks.
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him.
I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship.
Figure... Wait, you are?
It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is you, but he's easier to hire otherwise. I see. You know, I met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans. Doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan books and uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had that much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. I'm gonna lie, having a cybernetic limb or 2 would be bad. Oh, I forgot. Is swearing allowed? Sure. I mean, I personally try not to swear that much. And fail. This game has a lot of swearing, so... I don't have it as like a banned thing in my chat. So you technically can. It's more like if it gets blocked, it's YouTube, not really me. The few things I've heard are really good. And I'm gonna lie, I haven't talked to you. I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Bottled drinks. I do not have tea. I should probably... There is... Uh-oh. I do not have tea. If I remember correctly, something big, bitter but girly is fine too. Is this gonna affect my score? God dang it. Because I'm mixing right now, I can't access the menu. Oh god. Bitter but girly. No, Sugar Rush is Sunshine Cloud maybe? Bitter, girly, soft. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. I guess. Here you go. Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off for functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with that surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really. Zuzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl, through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, Hard to believe. I mean, their images that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming... cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idol will be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing petrol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go, but let's have a sparkle star first. Alright. The sparkle star for Miss Idol. Okay, 1 powder delta and aged and mixed. There we go. Let me just... There it is. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. The handsome bartender, nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. We can save again. I'm not sure. Oh. And it's not like I can start over now. Gosh darn it. Maybe I can try loading another file, but we'll have to see. Like before I bought the mat and everything. I guess I'll have to see. Let's do this one. It is now safe to keep playing. Man, I'm really upset that I didn't buy the tea, but then again, I cannot buy a lot of stuff right now. Note to self, buy old for that door. Also, I bought cartridges and stuff, didn't I? I don't remember. You know, if in the end I don't make ends meet, I'm just gonna be like, screw it and buy everything in the store. Because why not? Okay, chicks box. I like this one. Yeah, we can only load or exit, and these are the settings, so yeah. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? A pie dap for $1. Where is the... There we go. I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. Okay, Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Okay. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh! It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubt you would ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really. He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits.
I think I heard of or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Huh. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled with their... Okay. I got confused for 2 seconds. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So, between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk laying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. And what? They look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. What does BTC stand for? I do not remember exactly, but it's basically the institution that gives us permission to function as a bar. You know? In this world, at least. I don't remember exactly what each letter is supposed to mean, but it's basically that. It's just like the union, I guess, of sorts for the bars around the city. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It is interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Saibatsu Corp has its own limits, huh? People love to demonize Saibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold the bottle the wrong way or get in the way of the logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like, those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just a front that whatever council behind Saibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Saibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously. And what? Ahem. Can I get a Brentini here, please? Sure. Okay, Brentini. Big trench coats. Hi, Shivers! That is a good, actually. That is actually a good acronym. I like it. For big trench coats.
3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 1 Carmatrine. Aged. And mixed. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiramiki Encore concert. Nice! Alright, as it turns out she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite a graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. And more importantly, Daddy, do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. Huh. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Okay, classic. It's either a beer, Bleeding Jane, or frothy water, which is not great. Maybe a Bleeding Jane, since we've been serving it so much. Or did she ask me for that first? I don't remember. I think she did, so maybe just a beer. One, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. A beer. Thank you. Do you have any servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend to the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't it all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Saibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside of one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not proud of. at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary while I ponder weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded narrowly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." "You overdid it, you totally overdid it," quoth the bartender. I did not. "So you like poetry?" I had a face. "Can I get you something?" "Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure. Okay. Cobalt velvet. For 6 and 10 of karma trine. Or as much as it lets me anyway. Yee. Okay. On the rocks and mixed. Let's go here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, today my daily card readings told me that I'd made a great change, thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of ours was revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries do not seem to have gone that well, though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Shell? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods, no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... Ugh. I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why don't you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used the search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to that page? You do realize your main wall account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which is still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths little classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 69, not 69, like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 69. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew that at 6. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Are they trained in now or something? Who knows? There you go. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends could I describe as such that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyways, the other guy that I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and boys that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me beer. Bring me beer, will you? Sure. Okay. I'm surprised she hasn't asked for the usual, but what can you do, I guess? Alrighty. Beer. I stretched a little bit first, and then... Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants? Jill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. That is true. Oh. There's other utilities like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. Oh! If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there are small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take that operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. Let me go open the door for my doggo. Hold on. I am back. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told him to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Eh? Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance and you just used it up. Damn it. Oh no, hi Anna. Surprise. Helma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death. Oh? And then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still, an interesting read though. I see. Don't give me that look, it's not my fault you convince yourself that you're crazy. Well, I leave then. See ya tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the adult girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah, why? I was wondering if... Isn't wrestling fake? Aren't Twin Tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? Twin Tails for little girls and teens... 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It's a show. It just happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh. I didn't think about it like that. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here. Oh no, Gil. 8th grade what? I did get flawless service bonus even though I didn't have tea. Interesting. Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Oh my god, my boss is amazing. She paid me enough to pay the bills. Jill, we are not buying anything. You were charged with 10,000 for your rent. Have a nice day. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief will make sure she focuses at work. Thank goodness. Last day of bartending? Maybe. Yeah. Jill is high? Everyone is crazy. Jill is not high. Oh my god, give me a second. My head is hurting for some reason all of a sudden. And I was really worried about the rent thing. I don't know why. I was like, we have to make ends meet, and I don't have the energy in me to deal with this right now. Ouch. Everyone is crazy, that is true. Hi, confused, by the way. I say the last day because I think the game ends in New Year's. Because we have a New Year's party. So, yeah. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay! For the cat says.
Sorry, I had to yawn. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So that had me worried. We have almost no money this time around, but yeah, at least we got to pay the rent. Oh yeah, I remember now. I said probably last day of our attending because I love the cat, best character indeed. Because I think the game ends in New Year's. It is now the 30th, but also I don't know how to get the rest of the endings. I don't even know which ending we're gonna get, but I don't know how to get the rest of the endings. So maybe we can explore that today if there's time, and if not, then I might make another stream of it. Well, not might, more like I would make another stream of it, getting the rest of the endings. But I don't know if that would be, like, let's say tomorrow or when, if that were to be the case, right? But if we can do it in just one stream, then this is probably the last day of bartending. Okay, Grand Slam Fighters crowns a new champion. Oh, Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday, with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. Of course. After previous champion 666 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury, GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended after an epic 30-minute bout with the Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he's waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean. Nice. Why did it make that sound? Okay, that one we already read. After the Great Earthquake salvage. The Great Earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of those salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface. That's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's on me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. Huh. New Lilim regulations. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well so far, but Glitch City's government is planning to create even more new laws so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain the long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. Alrighty. And Mirai Nikki has a new blog. She talked about Valhalla. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just the code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. Nice! I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fun tourism hotspot. Me neither, girl, but like, if it brings more money, so be it. I'm not sure if I'll sit the stream out if we're going to watch possibly all endings. Oh, so I would at the very least let you know, like, if let's say we end our current game, blind first playthrough, then I would tell you, hey, now we're gonna see the endings, and then you could, like, you know, what's the word? Like, leave after that, right? Like, when we start actually looking at the endings, so you don't get spoiled, and thus, whenever you decide to play this, you get to see them for yourself, right? So that's, you know, an option. I'm gonna die on the spot. See ya. Bye, Diego. Have a nice rest. Thank you for stopping by. Anyway, can we buy anything in the Nano Camo app? I don't think so anymore. Well, we can buy one thing, but I don't want to run out of money. I don't know. We don't have more bills to pay. Did I save? I haven't saved. Let's save, and then we'll think about it. Alright, there we go. Oh. Yeah, I'll wait until then probably. I'll just see the one and then play myself in a month's time. Nice. Alright, let's go to work. Friday, December the 30th. Good evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love maybe? Nothing of the sort, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously. Jill. Jill, please. Jit just got in. Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. That's not. No. Oh my god, Jill! No, I didn't. Oh my god. My dog is gonna, like, break through the door. I went to open the door for him and then he just left. Anyway, in any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh no, streaming Chen. Oh god. Let me drink water first. There we go. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shoot. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender. Is that even your real name? If that's even your real name, it's of course not. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Huh? Do I have something on my face? Oh god. Why is everyone like this? No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Yeah, just go, Gillian, just go. Whatever, just keep it down. Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Sparkle something, he was humming. I kind of want to put it on now. Traveling news, against that invited, who was I, drive me wild, Umemoto, all systems go, where do I go from here, will you remember me? Sinistitch. Neon District. Karma Train. Oh. Heart of the city, a city that never sleeps. Base of the Titans, follow the trial, out of orbit. What is out of orbit about? Ooh. Okay. I can get behind this. I will add that one again later. Oh. Oh, I like this one. There we go. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, and they are back. You're too happy and you're too mopey. What happened? I was right. Eh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl... I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways. Betty was right and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Cheerful Betty. Alright, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I don't know why I'm so eepy. Here. Woo! So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Oh my god. It's all everyone's gonna say. You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That miming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal, though, like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I have something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a Bloom Light. Okay. Something non-alcoholic. Is there something that's not sweet that could, like, you know, be non-alcoholic? Also, I just remembered I got some achievements, but I didn't see what they were. Like, I didn't pay attention to them. Let me open Steam. I need to know. I feel like an adult. Make sure Jill pays all of her bills. We did it. And we got... Oh, yes. We got focus. Make sure Jill doesn't get distracted even once. Which means I bought everything she asked and still managed to pay rent. I am so proud of myself. I don't know if I am a true adult now, but you know. Oh, but oh no. Did I not get Employee of the Month? I'm gonna cry. I did not get every single... So that means that in the beginning I didn't get all flawless bonuses. Service bonuses. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to replay from the beginning at some point. Man. I'm not even halfway through the achievements yet. Gosh darn it. Well, anyway, I was wondering then if we have something non-alcoholic that's not sweet. Let's go by name. Bad touch. Karmatrine. Technically, this doesn't have Karmatrine. Optional Karmatrine. Let's give him a blue fairy then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Aged and mixed. And then slot 2, she wants a Bloom Light. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it's all aged and on the rocks. Mixed. There we go. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, s'mores like a pig. Oh god. Snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That must be quite a heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean, about pieces of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on Cloud 9, yeah. What about, sneaky sneaky? I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know, I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Lilim. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You surely encounter Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in the weird times, but hey, that only makes it more interesting. It's not going to other cities and not seeing the same iteration of Lilim though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Alright. Piano man and a piano woman. Sing us a song, yeah, piano man. Oh, I'm so used to adding too much Adelaide. 5, 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the rocks and mixed. Piano man and piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so piano woman is more sweet, huh? Interesting. And 1, 2, 3. This one is only aged. Okay, piano man and piano woman. Sir. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there is a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why are they like that then? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine, mine. Betty, you don't owe me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So, you won't leave me? I worry myself sick if I let you down to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah, we're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine. We'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see ya then. Bye, Bill. Please come again.
Party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so Sorry.
Thank God. I totally forgot she was already here.
Man, that was such a bliss. Still, I can see now traffic spiked. I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. Just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty.
Oh God. What was... probably... the pile driver or something? These are usually the gross ones. Oh. Grizzly Temple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're on Chromatrine. All blended. Okay. There you go. Let me just do a little something. There we go.
Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one.
I mean it. No, thank you.
Well, too late, it's already in your player.
I can't... How in ever living did you do it?
Magic.
That's bullshit.
Video editing magic.
Did you just hack into the music player? Is this your song? Hold on.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like this was... like it was this sunny heaven of sorts, but I see the same... Seriously, no decoration or anything of the like? Good question, where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know?
Oh, she was the one saying that. Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this Sarah thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as part-time and for kicks.
Oh well, anything interesting lately?
I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces.
Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
I was asking if there were any news stories.
It's not a newspaper, you know? Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service.
That's a big fat lie and you know it.
Shut up.
But I said nothing.
I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that.
I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe pretty boy over there can tell us the story of who he... Oh god.
He's so distracted he wouldn't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but...
And I want to hear it!
Well, Kira Miki came yesterday again. No, we're not.
You expect me to believe she came all the way here again?
Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what?
Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you see it there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair.
Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now.
Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you?
You're not wrong.
Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client?
Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl.
I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself.
I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I have a hard time differentiating who's saying what.
I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you?
Okay. I would not think of that as the option of a drink to... You know, but whatever. Probably a moonblast would be a good idea. Is that girly? Yes, okay. Pod 6, 1 powder delta, 1 finer guide, and 2 karmatrine. On the rocks and blended. There we go. We haven't seen Dorothy today.
Phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny.
Maybe the whole big viewership thing is just you?
Huh?
Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good at being unconscious.
Are you hitting on me?
I'm not. In fact, I'm kinda trying to get you to leave pronto.
Don't be so hard on the girl, she's fun.
Another nuisance shows up. Ah, Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again.
Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? About...
Wanna know who it was? Do you know?
Maybe, maybe not.
That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances.
Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there.
It's nothing really.
Did 2 bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support?
Oh my god.
Hey Joe, in there and outer boys, remember?
Fuck.
What?
Sisei, you're only home today.
Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go command.
Oh god. I'm not a dog, you can't just ask me to roll over, you know? If I turn you for a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll return to Missy here. Alright. Ah, Jill. By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grill Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Huh? Something switched on my... Huh. Anyway, save! Where am I? Here. Yeah, I think this is a good place to save. Want one? No thanks, I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Kissing you is literally the only way I know how to get through you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are the weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, I just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. Alright. And that's that. Back. Dorothy. I summoned you. I shouldn't have, but I summoned you. Somehow. Somehow. God. Anyway.
What were you two doing back there? Oh, so just chatting then.
He's not even.
Holy crap, did you two really?
No.
Jen has the face of a man who...
Yeah. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What will we have today? The friend returns.
I'll have a gut punch.
Or your devil. It's more like my devil. Coming right. Huh?
Wait.
Nothing? Dorothy wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? Right? Like, she never asks for this type of drink. What happened? Like, girl, are you good? Aged. Mixed. Here.
Stop looking at me like that.
Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder.
Well, that exposition. I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why?
Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now.
Glad to hear that.
Alright then, let's try something sweet now.
I mean, you always like the piano woman, so why not? I like this one a lot, actually. Here you go.
Ah, nice.
To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me.
Why?
I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical.
Aw, you flatter me.
Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilim managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle.
So what should I take? So what should I take from this is? You love me?
Don't overdo it. Anything else?
Let's go with Sugar Rush.
Alright.
Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real.
How romantic. So I take it this solipsis problem got solved?
Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian.
Call her mom, nobody's judging you.
Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend.
Oh.
It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine.
Thank God, it's unnatural to see it down like that. Man, the go-go is a blast. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Diddy? Diddy's too much of a prick, and Gogo is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh no. Well, I tried. Jill, I'll be in my office. Cute little girl Lillian! Come girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender, sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Sugar Rush again. Oh, God. Okay. I do not have anything against her at all. I am totally fine. You know? I accidentally tapped out. There we go. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So what are you doing in my turf? Streaming chat. That's a terrifying combo of people, yeah. Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name then? Behind Streaming Chen's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. Huh. I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus, I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chen though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point, I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized that name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual, and so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, stream girl. That's me. I regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my BR model and the contract became unreadable. Uh-huh. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over it. Okay, but I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he... I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Ah, oh god. Oh god. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright. 2 big beers. Okay. That was a lot of text that I could not read. My god. And 8. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Here. I got really eepy all of a sudden. God.
Cheers! Cheers! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get.
Oh no.
Did I hear? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for my non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted to no. What did you do with That was the least of my problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a big bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good enough. Drew the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the yeah. Didn't need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time. Okay. Blood rushing, hot water. It felt like I was dying midway through it.
Okay.
At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I... Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave. But care to join me in my escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then call me in, I got the perfect stories.
Okay, yes, please go, the both of you. Goodbye, bartender.
Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa.
Wait, seriously? They left. A pair made in hell. Indeed, God. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted. Yeah. No wonder. But it's... yeah. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great? We're in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and... keep it up. Thank you, boss. Oh my god. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so go get ready. That goes for both of you. And I also got a flawless service bonus. Either I'm getting old or that girl was too much even for me. I think she's just too much for everyone except Dorothy. Man. You have no new notifications or reminders. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. Ah yes, April 16. Happy New Year, everyone. I probably should have kept playing this back in December, but man. What other game did we have back then? I don't even remember anymore. Because turns out I have over 100 streams and yet it doesn't feel like that. Hold on. I want to see. What was I streaming in December? Oh, I did stream. It's when I started streaming Valhalla. And then, but I also streamed Papa's Pizzeria. I did my painting, hand cam, and then Epic. Interesting. And then after New Year's, I started unpacking and all that jazz. And then I continued, but I didn't know this was okay. So technically I did start at the right time. I would have had to like stream it more though. Oh, I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise. Thanks. Poor 4. Thank you. Weird message. We wanted to stop the epic memeing for a while just to say thank you. Big thanks to each and every one of you who bought this game. Thank you for reaching up to this point into the game. Thanks for all your tweeting, all your questioning through Tumblr, all the emails, etc, etc. Even though we couldn't answer every single thing, we can't stress how much we appreciate all the messages we got. Thank you very much. The road was rocky, things weren't as smooth as we had hoped around the end of development. We even had some people actively trying to sabotage our work, but like Big Match John, we beat the odds and kicked out at 2. Thanks for reading through all of my nonsense, hope it wasn't too heavy-handed. Let's fill the world with baddest cuties. This thread is close. Weird message. Nice. I like the developers. The augmented eye is down for maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Alrighty then. I guess I could go to the shop. Oh, but this one, I don't even have enough money for that. I could buy Mulan tea finally, maybe. Probably. Why not? And the paper lantern? Because I don't have enough money for the PC either. Not even the banner. Gosh darn it. Well, that's that. I guess go to work. Well, I could save. It's a little too late to save though. Sure, why not here? Alright. Go to work. Saturday, December 31st. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. Let me drink some more water. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I want to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If we get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one, or a word for after everything's said and done. How about a smooch, though? I know it's weird because you're my boss, but like... I don't know. Anyway. Gotta go, you can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Who the heck is Anna, though? Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Buzz might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting you to appear so soon. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first time I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least, not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister.
I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember all the times mistakes provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day, and you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an open beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was hungry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she leave so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her? The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed the shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack, and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Chill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun, loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her dad on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... let's just call call all that under the bridge. Water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how do you find me exactly?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
I have, yeah.
Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartenders sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad, more like dumbfounded.
Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because of because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
Ooh, you were going to get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Yeah, this is her GF. She doesn't talk about that died. Yeah. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter?
So that's when you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her. Which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 4 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine. Getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you two fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. Could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Huh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We are quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for real of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at a time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I was listening and assumed I missed something.
Just that the sister had said that she was gonna come over to like settle things, apologize and all of that. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much though. We were together all the time, always talking about done stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there was no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Something sweet. Well, a good old sugar rush with no alcohol. Grab this for a sec. Oh, okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me that now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make your rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit. Come on, just this once. Can I have some water? Yes, here. There's water. I always miss you, sis. Sis. She's angry, and it's understandable. Man. Hey Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink, can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She felt funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh, did you get back at her? Well, I did hide. Oh my god. Am I surprised? No. Am I still baffled? Yeah. These people are so weird. Joe? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never. At all. Hey Gabby, do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm at Clary's actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise?
True. I wondered why you went silent. Now I regret reading. Indeed. That will never leave my eyes. Will you go to her house afterwards?
To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so...
Well, it can't be helped.
I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight?
Are you sure?
I don't live in the mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night.
Sure, I'd love to stay with you.
Great.
Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yep, he opened a second branch last year.
So he's looking to expand?
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries.
I still remember when your sister introduced me to him.
He started shouting, "I knew it! You were a lesbian! Mark one for that!" I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. That said, sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory.
Huh.
Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society in her circle of friends. The lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter.
How did she react to her death?
Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did?
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't showed up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you.
Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here. I'm over here. Party?
A small New Year celebration.
Wanna stay for it?
I don't want a kid to burden.
Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though, not alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you.
Oh.
Oh no, it's ending. Oh. Why is it getting, like, brighter and brighter? Oh, and the music is so pretty too. Oh, no. It's over.
Fernando Damas.
Huh. Ironic Clark. Huh. Wait a second. I'm trying to look them up because those just sound like names of people I would know.
Michael Kelly, Julio Acosta. Ooh, free sound and sound snap. Nice. Sandra Cobb, Chris Clorhois, Brian Quack, Andrea Ortiz, Christopher Ortiz, Brian Quack, Brian Quack. So like 4 or 5 people did this. Special guy, thanks to Icebreak Games, H.io, Miguel Agudelo, everyone who pre-ordered, you're right there. Hi! Mom, dad, family, and friends. Thanks for all the support. This is for you. Made in Game Maker Studio by Yo-Yo Games. Prologue version made in RenP by Python. Dynamic text block engine, Caleb Padron. Published by Icebreak Games. Man, I get better in the credits, Lamau. Hi, Chicken Sky. Did you have fun? I did. Why does that want to make me cry though? I did have fun. I'm kind of sad it's over. Yep, I also got to meet a Catwoman. Why did your boss hug you though? Oh, she's asking, okay. She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. It was Jill asking if Gabby had fun. You're right. Good night, Jill. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Man. Sukaban Games. Gracias, Peluche. So these are Spanish-speaking people. I knew it. I don't know who Peluche is, but... I don't know why, in my heart, this makes it even more special. The music is not helping. Man. I really like this game. Alright, I don't know how to move forward. Oh, there we go. Oh! There was black something and then February 25th. I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know? Shut up. I'm having a good time. Oh, the 3 of us. See, even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. Oh, the braids. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Aww. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? That had a pic of a... Ow, just what are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. So, I'm a bit like Lenore then. No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as what this girl is trying to say is that you you could build a you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking to much, Alma. Oh, January the 15th. Are these extras? So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman. Oh god. I tried for an hour to convince him it was a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the and it turns out the guy was a weird
Ah. Because I'm getting like Dorothy's ending. Wow, okay.
I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been...
Okay. Oh, this is Anna. Who the heck is Anna though?
I wonder if that's the same guy.
I have enough problem with just one, you know.
Just one white.
We're just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana Neo Tijuana thing. What is that? Why are we including Tijuana in this? And now this. Don't you have a more subdued story?
Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take that much.
Shut up.
Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna.
Oh. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. It is a very precious game indeed. Hello, Maple. We were just finishing the game. I just done with the worst day of school I've had all year, and I'm glad I can watch this. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll probably, given it's been like 2 hours, I'll probably play it again tomorrow just to like do the whole completionist thing on my end, you know, get all the endings, yada yada. Although I think maybe I can do it right now because I thought these were like different endings, but apparently they're like extras. And so this is Anna. So her spirit follows her around then? They do have like kind of the same or very similar eyes. Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet you.
She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing.
She was? Huh?
Yeah, she kept her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honors student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and to think I'm sort of like her sister...
Silly Becky.
Honey, did you say something?
I did not.
Weird. I swear I heard someone call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away, and I think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well. As I was saying, the balsa...
Yeah, that guy. Sunday, August 27th. Oh, all the way to summer. Alright. Oh, is the bar closing finally? I thought we would not see it. I'm sad. No, I don't want to see the bar get closed. She got isekai'd, yes. Just stick around, you know, Leo, she's doing endings. Yes. Bad tests. Oh, for Maple. Oh yeah. What made it a bad day? I do not think I like the way Dorothy stares at you. Me neither. She makes me uncomfortable, but hey, you know, what can one do? She's a Lilim. Anyway, kill Leon. No, kill. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Oh my god. Okay, good. We're not leaving forever. Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless firewall could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and bulbs are. But I already know they're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your forward ball just fine. I'm not worried about him, I'm worried about me. I've never been away from forward this long and I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of... You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're... Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh my god. Huh? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Please come again, and thank you for playing. Nice! Here you can now save hard data. Loading hard data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day one while keeping your items and money. I like that idea. Thank you for playing. Ooh. I can save, but I cannot load. Interesting. I guess I can save this here. It's fine. Ooh, I like that. Anyway. So, main menu? What words? I don't know what words I need to say. I suddenly got self-conscious. What are the words? So Jill can finally not be broke, indeed. Wait, hold on a minute. I got a bunch of achievements. And now for something completely different, get the good ending. So that was the good ending. But where are Boss and I going? Are we together now? Like, oh, and there's, oh, that is a nice addition. There's this little fella is Gabby. Man. Alright. So I think we can actually get the bad ending straight away. Let me just see if we have different, like, amongst the achievements I haven't gotten yet, if there is another ending. Here for another round. You don't need to be in stream to see the audio stream. Bad ending. Attend a concert. So no, we're only missing the bad ending. Interesting. And whatever concert that was. I guess there is a way for Kiramiki to get you to the concert. You didn't say the curse word? Oh no, I do sometimes, but sometimes I don't. I'm leaving that to be spoiled. Don't worry, Confused. Thank you for stopping by. And some from this game, even though I wasn't here for half of it. I just got a Cookie Run Kingdom at Viso for real. They are everywhere these days. I refuse to play it. I know I'll become obsessed. And I already have 3 gachas. I am done. I'm done for this game. Yeah, me too. Like, I did play the whole thing, right? But it's such a good game. I wasn't expecting to like it this much, you know? Anyway, I think we can get it by loading one of the final days, which is probably the 18th. No, because the 18th is when we already paid the bills. So, the 17th. Where is it? I think I overwrote it. No! Do I have to load from day 16 then? Probably. Oh no, here's day 17. Nice. So what I would do then is spend all my money. Wait, hold on. Let's first buy the poster. Did I buy it? Yes, okay. Then Mulan tea, Kirai Miki banner, paper lantern, this thing, and I have enough money for something else. This is 500. There we go. So unnecessary. Fill the room with all the clutter. I bought everything, and now I can't pay rent. I think that is the thing that I need. Oh my god, so many things. What was I gonna look for? I was gonna look for the Nano Camo app, because you can also buy everything there, but I don't think I have enough money to buy everything anymore. I bought everything for the table, so, but not for the walls. And I think I could only buy like 2. And then I'd be not like 3, and then I'd be like, or not 4. Whatever. Why is my math not mathing today? And then I'd be out of money, or just 1, really. This is 10,000. Why? Anyway, let us get the bad ending. Whoop. We can just scroll through the day. Serves that I can maybe get another achievement like this. Ready? This guy. Okay. I know that I have to serve him a beer. Just give me a second. I'll watch the bots. I keep getting the ads for a cookie. Anyway. Bro, yippee! Was that Mako or am I hallucinating? I think I'm hallucinating. Which Mako? Oh no, I think was it in the room? I think I know who you're talking about, but it's not Mako. I wish it were. I really wish it were. I love Mako so much. I haven't played Project Sekai, now that I think about it, for like 5 days. Beer. Sadly, I cannot skip the drinks, but we'll make quick work of it. Here is your beer, sir. And then a Moonblast is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2 on the rocks and blended. There we go. I played before I opened your stream. No wonder you're just getting ads. Anyway. Let's just give him a pile driver. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Here you go, mister. It's something sweet. Oh, I actually now have the tea to give it to her. Now that I think about it. I will give her a blue fairy this time around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Alright. And then tea like we have tea. It's spiced tea, but you know. Tea. Here. Perfect. Okay. And then a sparkle star. 1, 2, 1. Aged and mixed. There you go. Alright. break time, I think. Do I really have to save? Okay. Good. Okay, ready, and then Gil. There's Stella. She wants a bleeding Jane. Bleed, 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 bleed. There we go. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Blended. Okay. I want beard. No. No beers. Because as far as I remember, you're a minor. Also, it doesn't taste that good in my opinion. Alright. Now, a Brantini. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Aged and mixed. Here you go. And then something classic. There's a certain drink that meets that category that I do not remember. Hold on. There we go. Okay, it's 1, 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all mixed. Okay. There we go. This is classic. How? Whatever. There we go. Oh, a new client. Okay, good. You're not missing out. Tastes like piss. How would you know that, Shivers? How would you know that? Have you ever thought about streaming BR games? I don't have a BR set, so I cannot, unfortunately. Okay, Sugar Rush. Also, how do I check my history? I know there's a way to check the history, like, hold on. History. Next. With tab. Well, let me make the Sugar Rush first and then we'll see. Name. Sugar Rush. 1, 2, 1. Mixed. Here you go, miss. Thanks. Oh, there we go. Okay. So... Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Excuse me, is this the Rat Sheba bar? Hello? Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, but we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's try the Sugar Rush. Okay. You don't look like you're from around here, Miss... Jess. Oh, she's from the... Okay. The mega Christmas I hear so much about. I've always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like Neo Tijuana or is it like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid. Really? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it's most likely came from here. That's true, that's all true, if you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances, but many of them are gated behind giant walls of cash, like genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that bad? Let's say I wanted a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hair, I'd need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. Weird, I mean, nowadays genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else. I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devaluated our currency is, or maybe it's both those things and then some. I see. Oh, but look at me rambling.
Can I get you anything else? Let's try the Brantini. Alright, Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 aged mixed. There you go. Let me read chat real quick. I'll take my right to remain silent. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll keep my eye on you though. Thanks. It's interesting though. Hybrids are well received around here. It might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher classes establishing beauty standards or something. It will make me a more likely target for mugging then. Everyone is a likely target for mugging. You'd stick out a bit more than the rest. You do well to remain vigilant always. Thanks for the advice. Hey, mind if I ask something? Go ahead, no problem. Are cat boomers hybrids? Nah, I don't think so. While there is genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effect of a treatment, if you will. Really, because there seem to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition and the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales as skin, but your skin is a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's a law, laws can be wrong too. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about asking so many things. Oh, I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Alright, could you give me directions to the Artemis Will Mall? Sure, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right when you see a frat house. Here you are. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Please come again. All done? Alright. And so that makes it so she comes over instead of Alma and we don't get the bonus, but that's fine. Your rent contract is now invalid. Please vacate the place by February or discuss a renewal with your landlord. Jill couldn't pay her rent. This will distract her at work. Of course. We don't have a house anymore. But I can buy some stuff. Hold on. I still can't buy that one, but you know. Purple doesn't look too bad, actually. You know, since we're broke, might as well. The alley where you found is pretty comfortable. Oh, poor 4. He's gonna have to deal with me. There we go. I can't afford anything else anymore. Let's go to work. The fuck is a cat boomer? Buy fake Mako. I already bought everything. I don't know. Oh, because it. Yeah, the wallpaper. Maybe later. I like the dark green. Yee. A cat boomer is the one lady that we saw with the ears. It's a whole thing in this universe. There are like many different. They're all technically humans except for the Lilim, but they have like modifications and stuff. This girl. Alright. I shouldn't have skipped November's rent to pay the mobile game debt. Oh god. I do not remember what they ordered last time, but thankfully I have a guide with me, so I know exactly what to do. Beer. For this gal. So that's what distracting. Okay. So that's how you get distracted. Interesting. All mixed. Have your beer. That's a new low for me. Bloom Light and something non-alcoholic. So we make Sugar Rush. 1, 2. And a Bloom Light.
Was that right? Yep, okay. I'll use context clues, don't worry. Neumann landowner, I'll have to wait at least a month for a new contract. Yikes. Alright, and a piano man and a piano woman, okay. Piano man, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, on the rocks. And the piano woman is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 aged mixed. Here you go. Evicted. Holy shit, that's a new one for me. She keeps getting distracted. Thank goodness I have the guide. Anyway, she wants a sugar rush? No, a promo drink. Promo drink. Grizzly Temple, I served her last time. And then 3 powder deltas. Blended. There we go. Serve. And then she has to give October's rent to buy that Wi-Fi router. Oh my god. Jill. My goodness. Something girly. Okay, type girly. Let's just give her a sugar rush. 1, 2, 1. Mixed. Okay. And then it is now safe to keep playing. We're at the break with Gil. Start the playlist. And then a gut punch. Right, she asked for a gut punch. Yes. Alright. And then something sweet would be the piano woman. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Aged, mixed. We serve. And then what was I looking for? Why add that much of like Karmatrine? Because I don't like her and I want her to. How girly of her. I kind of just I wanted her to get drunk, but then I was like, I could like be missing dialogue if I skip it then, so I just didn't make her drunk. I could have given her 10 Karmatrine. Oh, my phone died. Excellent. I forgot what I was gonna do. I gave her a piano woman, now I gave her a sugar rush and then a big beer. Okay. I think sugar rush has 2 Adelaide. Sugar rush, yeah, and 1. Okay. And then I think we give her the sugar rush as well? Yes, okay. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 beers, right? So beer. but big beers, so I have to make everything double. Three, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beers. There we go. I want to see what happens when you add 10. Oh, I can show you in a bit. Why is there a chicken? I don't know anymore. Here. Okay, your beers. Okay, flawless service bonus. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I have more money now, so I can actually... Hold on. I cannot buy the 10,000 one anyway, but... I can maybe buy... Okay, I bought those. I'm assuming this is the fake Mako one. Unlock all the decoration options. Nice. I can't even afford this one anymore. Gosh darn it. Well, let's go to work. Should have bought this one. Anyway. It is now New Year's. Okay. I assume everything else will play the same. Uh-huh. Okay, we got her one of these with no alcohol. Okay, they know you're here. Okay, now she still stays with us through the night. Okay, now that's the ending. Well, the end of the game. Then we need to get through the credits. We cannot skip the credits, so we'll have to wait. Mako! On the wall, she doesn't quite look like Mako, but I do get where you're coming from. Zombie plus chicken meme. I hate memes. I like memes. Oh, chicken. Okay. I did not register it was you saying that, zombie. I'm sorry. I was like a little distracted. Wait, is there a chicken? Chicken has always been here. Chicken Sky based. I had not because I saw like Chicken Sky's profile picture of his message. I kind of zoned out and didn't realize you were asking. The implication that I would allow another to ride me is utter heresy. Oh, is it just coming out for you? Nice. Drive 3 hours? How far is your cinema, girl? Or is it because not all cinemas are gonna play it? Because then that would make more sense, but otherwise it would seem like you live in the middle of nowhere. I haven't watched said Minecraft movie. Me neither. I'm not against it. I don't hate it or anything. It doesn't really catch my attention. I've been hearing a lot about the old man yaoi between Jack Black and Momoa's character, so that could be a fun reason to watch it. But other than that, I don't really know anything. I don't even play Minecraft anyway, so like, I don't know. It's worth it. I love Project Sekai. It is in certain cities. Ah, that's why. Capital of my state. The capital of your state is 3 hours away. The garbage man, yeah. Yeah, but the Project Sekai movie, I think it's not even in theaters here anymore because, you know, it's been like over a month or something. But it's good. I liked it. Do you want me to give you like a little hint? Want me to give you like a little hint? Create and survive. I have no intention of watching that movie. I've heard from people who actually like Minecraft that it's like okay. Like it's the general consensus is that it's a movie. It's nothing too great, but it's also not bad. And it's fun. So, yeah. I was not gonna say it, but I guess Maple already told you. It's terrible and for children. You could say that about a lot of movies, really. Like that they're for children. I really don't judge movies based on that. Like the Snow White movie is made for children supposedly, and then it also has like a lot of hints at socialism and stuff from what I've heard. So, you know, are movies really for children these days? Who knows? But anyway, from the trailers, I don't think the Minecraft movie is madness. I think it's just okay. Like, I don't even watch trailers anymore because they give you false expectations. So, or at least in my case, right? Like, whoa! I skipped the bad ending. I skipped the bad ending. Holy shit. Okay. I should have saved. You know what? At least I got the bad ending. I think the bad ending is just that we stayed with Alba. But I'm gonna do something. Hold on. I thought we were getting like the other endings again because of the start. Alright. Or is it? OBS. Window capture. I'm gonna mute. Oh, no, actually, I'm not gonna mute, but where is it? Where is it? There we go. Let me just adjust. Where am I again? My stream where I was gonna show you the bad ending and then I skipped it because I thought it was the other ones. Hold on. And what is okay. Good. Now February 1st. I think I'd be evicted. They're pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. Jill. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Right? About that. Forget it, I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa, your bed is huge. A queen size, considering I live with a guy for at least 3 years. It's what I read. For at least 4 years. It can get lonely, but also really comfortable. Just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the futon in here. Haven't slept in a mattress in over 2 years now. That can be good for your back. And bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Nighty night. It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now. I wonder if Foss would have let me crash in her place. Oh well, let's just try to sleep a bit and... No, 4, go away. Don't you dare sleep on my... Yeah, I slept on her face. Okay, that's the bad ending. Okay, good to know. And now, let me just switch to the actual game. We saw the bad ending, yay! And close that. Not Yuri, sadly. You did what? Yeah, accidentally skipped the ending. Anyway. Home screen. And there she is. Little good old Gabby. Anyway, guys. I think the rest of the achievements are just like little Easter eggs here and there from what I can tell. I'll do a little bit more looking into it. Oh, I could have done one of them. You know? Okay, I'll think about it. Because one of the achievements is just like fill the entire playlist with just one song. But let me do a little bit more like digging into what the rest of the achievements entail, and then decide from there if we have another stream of this tomorrow or if this is the final one. In case this is the final one, there's no worse ending, I think. I mean, it's just that she got, like, you know, she's left without a home. And she wasn't a responsible adult. That's pretty much it. But other than that, it's still making amends with this girl. And I think at the end of the day, that's really the lesson here. You know, never taking anything for granted. Saying sorry is better than just staying with the grudge. For you more than anyone, really. You know, appreciate the people you love while you have them. Oh yeah, I give you a hint. There's a concert at the end. Well, they call it a concert, but it's really they just do one song, but it's all the Vocaloids. I'm not telling you which song though. So yeah. I forgot this resets. I don't know if you already knew that, but I didn't when I went to see it. I found out like right before the movie, so yeah. But it is fun. How much screen time did Nene and Minori get? Remind me who's Minori. I do not remember her name. Nene, you will be probably disappointed. The Leonid girls get more, well, the main one gets more screen time really than the rest of the groups. And out of all the groups, I think Leonid and 25 get more screen time. Oh, the MMJ leader, I think she gets decent screen time. I don't remember seeing Nene a whole lot. But that's just Wonderland Showtime group in general. Like, I didn't see a lot of that group from what I remember. But yeah. Anyway. With that, chat. Why do you hate Nightcore? They're great. Anyway. Chat. This might be the last Va-11 stream. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll let you know. But with that, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here and giving me a couple of your hours. I really like this game. I had a lot of fun. And I don't know, I guess I wouldn't say this is my favorite game, right? My favorite game is A Space for the Unbound, and something else would really need to try very hard to knock that out of my first place. What was my second favorite game? It was either Doki Doki or something else. Hold on, let me see in my list. I have my list right here. Oh, Slay the Princess. Absolutely. Slay the Princess. I think this could be battling for third place with Doki Doki. It is really a good game. For different reasons, right? But it is really, really, really... Yeah, Slay the Princess is my second favorite game. But this would probably be battling alongside Doki Doki for third place. So, pretty high in my ranking. I guess, let's go. But yeah. With that, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know with what just yet, again, because I need to do a little bit more research for this. Like, as in, if it would be worth it to do another stream just trying to get the achievements. But yeah, actually we could do a combo since I didn't finish that other game, the Behind the Frame one with the DLC and stuff. So maybe I could do both in that case. So it's not too short, but we'll see. But with that, let me take you to the ending screen before I keep on yapping. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a nice rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you live. Happy time zone. If you don't have this game, you should do Project Sekai or In Your Demons. I don't know, Project Sekai is a little bit on a nebulous place for me right now. Not because of the game, but because of the way to stream it. Because it would have to be a hand cam. I had to go back to my phone because the iPad is just not having it. So, yep. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you guys tomorrow with something. Who knows what? Life is a mystery every day. Don't I know it? Anyway, bye bye guys. Bye.